¿Qué pasa?
Jensito Bonito is already here.
What's up? What is up?
Siempre.
The number one fan. The number one fan, Josito Bonito. Yes. You are my cousin. You are my little cousin. I like your little cousin. You're very good, little cousin.
What is up?
What is up, mi gente? How are you doing today? Today, yo estoy bien explotado. That means I am exhausted.
I'm exhausted? You exhausted?
As always, it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get it and keep moving forward.
Nice.
That's what it's about.
Exactly. Nice. I like it. Rocky Balboa.
Yo, that's what it's all about. It ain't how you hit. It's about you hit.
Hi to everybody. Hello to everybody that is here. Welcome to TLU. Let's talk about it, where we talk about our favorite news of the week. So, what is up, everybody? ¿Qué es la que hay? How's everybody doing today? Bianca, hey Adrian, what's up?
Hey yo.
Oh yeah, guys. I'm gonna announce it at the beginning, middle, y towards the end. We're gonna do the giveaway, pero I'm doing a giveaway. A ver si lo hago bien. On these babies right here.
Woo!
Ooh.
These are playing cards of a limited edition collection that is of the Mandalorian. And I believe it was requested to see if we could actually give those, right?
Last week, John was doing a giveaway of El Gato, but people thought that we were giving away these cards. But thanks to my dad, we got two that I can give away. So if you are interested, first of all, you have to stay with us throughout the whole show. And then at the end, we're going to do the giveaway. Anybody that's interested, say aye. And then we're going to do it kind of like the same way as we did it last week. So if you are interested in getting one of these babies, say aye at the end of our stream. Dun dun. Aye. Aye, Bianca. We're going to do it at the end, Bianca.
Yes. Mi gente, I don't know. Today, I was at work. I ate. I went to eat.
Today's been a weird day.
I ate some fish, and it got me strained.
No, but you have to say, we have two people. Are you gonna... ¿Tú los vas a apuntar?
I ate what? I ate some fish that was okay. It was some bad fish, and it didn't let me go to the bathroom until now.
But you got to tell the whole story. From a buffet. Okay.
So from a buffet.
Payong.
From a buffet.
Malísimo.
So here's the thing. I went to eat to a buffet, and that buffet is pretty good, but it's at Food Emporium. It's Food Emporium. What? It's at Food Emporium. So I usually go over there, all the time. And instead of eating something that was actually closed, in a package, and, you get your bread and your stuff and all that. What's up, Spider Popo?
Spider Popo y mamita por ahí. Bendición.
Yes. Que la que hay. Unfortunately, here I don't have the freaking entrances. That's why we're trying to make a better switch to ¿Cómo están mis amigos? Super bien, mano.
Super bien, ¿y tú?
I'm trying to tell a story of why was I strained? Like I couldn't go to the bathroom today. But yeah, I couldn't take a shit while I was at work.
Nice. So, everybody wants to know about that.
So, when I went to eat and I ate my fish, it actually settled wrongly in my stomach. So what I did was, I had to go to Nintendo, to do some stuff. Nintendo.
For what?
I went to Nintendo store to do some stuff. I don't know.
Just because?
Just I went to Nintendo to do some stuff,
Okay.
And then while I was on my way,
There's a party downstairs because I can feel the room.
Yeah,
my room is like rumbling. So
yeah, I went down. I get out of Nintendo World, and while I'm on my way to the bus, I'm clutching my ass because I'm almost shitting my pants. So I get on the bus, and as soon as I get on the bus and I'm riding on the bus, I tell Ash,
can I say it? Can I say
it? Dale.
He's like, hey, I have to shit when I get home. And I'm just like, congrats. That was my reply. I was like,
yeah,
congrats.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just letting you know, get out of the bathroom.
Get out of the bathroom. And she's like, congrats. And I respond, it's just that I am shitting myself. I need you to get out of the bathroom as soon.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. I feel like sharing.
I feel like sharing today. Bianca says you changed the position of the camera and it's weird, but it's cool. Who, me or John?
So you, because this is the same position I've had the camera forever.
So I received, my dad sent me like a Wi-Fi extender situation. So this is the ultimate test today. That's why it's in a weird position. Because if it works in this position, then it's gonna work any way that I decide to do the live. So we'll see. Because we're having a lot of problems of me disappearing in the lives. Cool story, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's cool, right?
It better be about the poop. But yeah, for those of you who are just tuning in, welcome to TLU. Let's talk about it. Today, I have 2 of these Mandalorian playing cards. We already have 2 people that are interested. I have Bianca and Joncito Bonito. This is going to be a giveaway. I have 2 of these. So all you have to do is stay until the end of the stream. And then at the end of the stream, we're going to do the giveaway. And on Monday, I'm going to send it to whoever decides to win. I think that the weird is that I don't see your poster in the background. I might move it. Or I might put something here if I decide to stay in this little corner. Attack on Titans.
Attack on Titans. Whoa! Bobby!
He said the second best anime. What's the first one?
Who? What? He said the second best anime?
That's what Joncito Bonito just said.
Hey, Joncito Bonito. What's the matter with you?
For me, it's the best anime. Sorry.
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? What do you mean second best anime? Yo, you good? I'm good? Oh, I'm good.
Are you asking or are you telling him?
Okay.
I think he meant John. You good?
Oh, I'm not.
No, he's not. He's he's gonna pull through.
Hey, yo. Hey, it ain't about how you hit. It's about how you can get hit and keep on moving forward.
Jesus.
You know. Hey, yo, Adrian, yo. It's about that. So
he had coffee.
I did have coffee. Déjame esto de lo que les envié. Oh, yeah, bro.
Bueno, Joncito Bonito says Naruto is the best one. Okay, I can see that.
Okay, so here's the thing, bro.
I
know what he says because I love Naruto.
It's like when people say Dragon Ball Z. It's the same thing.
Okay, I love Dragon Ball as well. But the difference between them is just how good can you tell a story. But we'll talk about that in a second. But it's how good can they tell a story?
I like Attack on Titans because it's very story driven. Yeah, and there's not other stuff that they use to. Well, we can talk about that because we have an Attack on Titan news.
Yes,
today, so.
But the thing about Naruto is that, and we'll be quick so that we can present and start with it. The thing about Naruto is that Naruto is it is fantastic and it is actually very relatable to kids when you start watching it from the first season ever, because Naruto starts as a kid and they're all 11-year-old kids. They're literally from 10 to 11-year-old kids when you start watching the show, Naruto and Sasuke and Rock Lee and all these guys. So that's why it's very relatable when you're that young.
I mean, for me, Attack on Titans was my first anime, the first one that I liked, because I don't like anime. I have my reservations against anime, and I'm not going to talk about it right here. But this was the only show that didn't have the thing that I have problems with, and it's very story driven, and that's why I respect it. So
a lot of boobies, unnecessary boobies.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you very
much. Let's go into
hello to everybody. There's people that have joined. Hi to everybody. Welcome to TLU. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about.
They joined a long time ago, by the way. It's just that. No, yeah, because I'm watching it through the stream, and the stream actually has it like 3 minutes earlier than we have it in StreamYard.
Ay, perdona, sabe. Sorry, I'm Perry. Let's just start the show.
And Samurai X. Hoy and Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. See, there's so many. It just says there's so many.
Bleach is good, but Bleach
is actually what Butter Popo says.
I want to watch the Attack on Titan film, the live action one. But let's start, because if not, we've been here 12 minutes. So
yeah, for sure. So let's inform you guys about what we have before we start. So number one, we have a store that you can actually go to. It is at teesprings.com/store/the Legacy Universe. You can find some cool merchandise right there. And today is actually going to be the last day where we have the merchandise of our anniversary, which is on March 15th. 2020, where the Legacy Universe actually was born. Today's the last day for this to be in the store. We extended it to 1 day. Also, we have, aside from that, we have our Legacy Masters logo and merch from our Legacy Masters sections on Mondays and Saturdays, and we actually extended it on Sunday with Cuphead. Yeah. But yes, we extended this merch. It's going to be permanent. Obviously, this is a section that we have all the time. So we have this in the store. Be sure to check it out. It's really cool. And we're going to have new looking artwork coming in soon. So don't miss out on that. We also have, for those who are subscribers, we have a giveaway on our Legacy Masters sections on Mondays and Saturdays, where we are playing Ratchet and Clank to a 100% completion this game. So when we do finish this game on that same live, we are going to be giving this giveaway to a lucky winner and a lucky subscriber, to be exact. So you need to be a subscriber to be participating for this giveaway. All you need to do is redeem 3,000 points on the chat for you to participate in this subscribers giveaway. The second giveaway that we have is MLB The Show 21. This giveaway is going to be given out on the 14th of April. The season started, people! The season started! MLB started, people! The season started. Oh my gosh. I forgot to purchase the membership for the year. I am gonna. She's not gonna do it for me. I'm gonna. Yes.
Wow. The shade. I'm sorry. Not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna.
I am sorry.
Respond
I'm just
to
kidding.
that.
I was just
whatever.
Being,
just keep going.
I was just being me. Anyway, this giveaway is gonna be given on the 14th, which the game is released for the pre-ordered people on the 16th, and officially for everybody else on the 20th. So if you're a subscriber and you redeemed your 5,000 points, be sure to stay on that same day, the 14th, for the giveaway, in case you could be the lucky winner to be playing MLB The Show. Next, on Friday, which is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm so excited. I can't hide it.
We have our Super Smash Tournament. We have our Super Smash Tournament, guys. Be sure to stay tuned at 8 p.m. tomorrow, which we will begin the participants, inauguration. We're going to entry. Yes, thank you. I dijo un disparate. That was like something weird.
Inauguration.
Yeah, I made Spanglish right there. It's like, what the hell did I just say?
Little Spanglish.
Inauguration. What the heck is that?
Integration.
That doesn't exist. So tomorrow we're going to be having a tournament of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The first prize will be a $35 Nintendo eShop card. Second place is going to be having a 20. Third place is going to be having a 10. Our stream starts at 8. The entry ends at 8:30, so the tournament will officially start about 8:35, just 5 minutes after the entry ends, so that this tournament will probably be ending about 10 p.m. because once we end this tournament, we are going to send a raid to Nivel Escondido. That's one of our friends, streamers that are going to be continuing a tournament on their own. Actually, it's a fighting raid that they're going to have. They have a fight night.
And tomorrow it's Sparrow Wolf against Surfing Boy 24. Yes. And if you guys have been to Nivel Escondido's Twitch channel, they're always fighting. So I can't wait to see that.
Yes.
Bacalao Fight Club. Thank you, Spider Popo. Y
definitely Bacalao Fight Club.
Hello to the man me who just came in. He says that I'm ready in SpongeBob Boys. He's gonna practice with Sephiroth. That's how you say it?
Yes.
Y Aldro está por ahí también. Hola Aldro, how are you?
Yes.
Woo!
And to participate, you only need to be following this channel, The Legacy Universe, and join our Discord community. If the if the link has changed, let us know. It probably did, but let us know so that we can actually send through the chat a new link that you can just go into the Discord and you could just follow us there. The Discord is mainly there for you to have every single information, every update, and every live that we do. If you miss it, you can just go in there, click on it, and it will redirect you to our YouTube channel where you can have the latest updates and our Instagram, social media, Facebook, all of that. And the rules for the tournament, and I'm gonna say these tomorrow as well once we go through them. These are the only rules. Bow. Entry ends at 8:30 p.m. 2 5-minute matches. 3 single eliminations. 4 you have 5 lives. So nothing more, nothing less. These are going to be the rules of the tournament, guys. I hope you guys really enjoy the tournament because I can't wait. I'm going to be participating in it. So, let's get busy.
I can't wait. I made the intro today and it's
yeah, we made the intro.
Pretty freaking cool.
Pretty damn cool.
I want to say to everybody that has joined us, welcome to TLU. Let's talk about it. Thank you for being here. Just to let you know, I have a giveaway for you guys today. I am giving away 2 of these Mandalorian play cards from Theory 11. So the only thing that you have to do if you are interested in winning one of these is to stay until the end of the stream. That's where we're going to do the giveaway. Kind of like what we did last week. We say, who's interested? I. And then we just shuffle some cards and some shenanigans and we pick a winner. Last week, Joncito Bonito won El Gato, right? El Gato 60 HD. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I was reading the comment section right
John
here.
is not here today.
Like,
tomorrow, also, we have the tournament, but tomorrow is Joncito Bonito's birthday.
Yes.
So we're going to party. We're going to party tomorrow. What a day. But yeah, if you guys are interested, at the end, we're going to do this giveaway right here. So.
All right, let's begin with the news of the day. I forgot to write down the second one. Would you mind writing down the second news that I got for gaming? Oh no, you did. You did.
I did it. Oh, but I have to edit it. Yeah, I'm the best.
Okay.
I know.
Yes. So we're gonna start with the first. We're gonna start with Gaming Universe actually, because Movie Universe lately has been having a lot of things, and I think it's the one that we should leave best for last. So yeah, on the Gaming Universe, I'm pretty excited by this news because this is a game that I've always wanted to play since its release, but I've never had a chance to because there's so many games out there. Guys, I have a 300 game library on my system. I'm like,
yep.
How the hell am I going to get through all of these games? And I'm trying. But here it is. Boom, bing. Let me look at the image because bow. Oh. Genshin Impact announced release date for PS4. Let me read you the news, guys. I don't know how excited you are about this, and I don't know if you guys actually play Genshin Impact. It is a great RPG game that I've actually seen trailers and gameplay of. I'm really enjoying a lot of RPG games and anime-based type. Like, It doesn't have to be directly from an anime, but if it has the artwork like it, I'm pretty interested in it. But per an official press release, and this article comes by Carly Lane from Collider. Per an official press release, developer and publisher MiHoYo has... Oh my god! No puede ser.
Lo dijiste con tanta certeza, MiHoYo.
Yo! Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Mira, entre esa y el oh my god, I want it so good.
No puede ser, no.
MiHoYo.
Oh my god. Yo, his name is, I don't know if it's said like that, but it's actually what it says. Publisher MiHoYo. Let me say it like that.
That's even worse.
Oh
my god.
MiHoYo. Okay.
Espera, vos que está por ahí. What's up? MiHoYo News present.
What's up, man? MiHoYo.
Empezamos bien. We started good today.
Guys, I'm not. You know what?
Don't say the name. Don't say the name.
No. I'm gonna do something. Wait a minute. So you guys see, I'm not bullshitting. Oh my god. Oh god.
Okay. The first time you were like MiHoYo, and then you're like MiHoYo.
Look.
And I'm like,
okay.
it doesn't make it better.
Where is this? Okay, here it is. Okay. Here is the name. MiHoYo. That's what it says. Has confirmed that its open world RPG Genshin Impact will be available on PS5. The game was initially released for PS4 back in September, and it's currently playable on PS5 via backwards compatibility. But the new next-gen version will feature enhanced visual and game performance.
Mira, Spider Papa dice, yours are there.
Mira, yo no sé por qué.
Mira, y Sparrowwolf no está aquí, Corillo. Like, Sparrowwolf is not here. He would have died. Oh my god.
No. Okay.
Mira, espera, vos que dice for PS5. Are you shitting me? I mean...
Por MiHoYo.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay. I got it. Okay.
Oh my god, nice. The man me. Cuando pueda, entra al Discord, John.
Cuando pueda al Discord.
Entra al Discord.
Oh my god. I can't. What the hell?
Ay, Dios mío. Okay.
What? Wait, mira, where do I go? At general?
Bianca dice probably he said in the beginning that he was having problems pooping.
Oh my god.
Ya lo John, es que tú te metes en una que yo no dije nada.
Anyway, Genshin Impact is an open world game that allows players to take on the role of a character known as the Traveler, whose journey over the course of the story revolves around the fate of their lost sibling while they navigate the world of Teyvat. Via the press release, currently players can explore both Mondstadt and Liu Harbor, 2 of the 7 major cities in Teyvat, each with unique culture, stories, and vast surrounding landscapes, and offering a diversity of characters, monsters, secrets, and hidden treasures for players to discover. Further cities, stories, characters, and seasonal events will be released as the game progresses. The PlayStation 5 is an ideal platform to enhance the vast open world features in Genshin Impact, allowing the team to incorporate more thoughts and ideas into the game, both now and in the future, said that guy, President Forrest Liu, in a statement. That's why we've been working to bring the native PlayStation 5 version of the game to our players as soon as we could. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh my god.
Bianca says, so you have to find the hashtag de joyo.
So you have. Ay, Dios mío. God.
Diantre, mano. So the
Anyway.
point is that Genshin Impact is coming coming on PS5. For
Yeah,
PS5.
it's coming for PS5
Yeah.
enhanced, like native PS5 resolution performances. Because actively we can actually play this game, but it's actually a crossplay compatible version. So it doesn't have the enhanced technicalities like graphics like the Final Fantasy version that they're actually releasing this summer, because you can still play Final Fantasy 7, but it's the compatible version, it's not the enhanced version. So yes, that is just what's going to happen. For those who do play Genshin Impact, here's something for you. I really want to play this game. I'm very excited to play this game. And I'm sorry, MiHoYo, that we were making fun of your name, but it just caught us off guard because in Spanish, that means my asshole. I am sorry. I am so sorry. With respect.
Oh my
With respect. MiHoYo. Please, I'm sorry. Anyway,
we just got to skedaddle. Let's skedaddle.
We just got to skedaddle to the next news.
Let's get out of
my
it.
Jesus.
Jason, I can't say.
Definitely. If we could,
suffering.
we would.
He's suffering.
Oh my God.
But we're live,
guys, I'm so sorry that I didn't highlight all your comments. It's just there were so many and I was so involved in my freaking mind.
And I was just dying laughing, so I can't
I couldn't highlight any of the messages. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Anyway, we'll try to get into those messages and the chat next time on Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, all right, so let's jump into the next news. And this one is actually a very legal heavy matter that, for those who have no idea, this is on the biggest stages of gaming. And this is, funny enough, ironically, in tournament-based stages. So this news actually caught my eye. Police put down the biggest cheating ring. And this is based on gaming. And here is the oh shoot! Sorry, I lost it. Here we go. Here is the article. The credit goes to Jens Schluter / Getty Images. And it says, "Game over. Police put finishing move on world's biggest cheating ring." This comes from Sci-Fi Wire, and it reads like this. We've known for a few. Actually, you know what? Let me share this with you guys. I think I'm going to start doing this. That way, you guys can actually see what I am watching, and I think it's a little bit better if you guys are actually watching what I'm reading. You know,
I think we should do that for the ones that we don't have a picture.
Yes. So here we go. We've known for a few years now that video games have become much bigger than the movie box office. In fact, they're now the biggest legitimate screen entertainment business in the world. But who knew that? But who knew that they could be this over leveled as an illegitimate business too? What's reported at the world's biggest stage, alleged game cheating ring has fallen hard to the final boss of the law enforcement, with police in China busting an operation estimated to have taken in more than 76 million in illegal revenue.
Ooh.
BBC News reports that Chinese gaming giant Tencent, which owns League of Legends maker Riot Games and is a major shareholder in a big name games like PUBG, Fortnite, Call of Duty Mobile, and more, worked with police in China to shut down a massive online service that allegedly sold cheats to players for a monthly subscription fee. The service had the very video game name of the chicken drumstick, and reportedly traded cheats for fees of up to $200 per month to enable players to get a leg up on hugely popular global titles like Overwatch and COD Mobile. For those who don't know, it's Call of Duty. Yeah.
I was playing Overwatch yesterday. Oh,
yes.
and
lastly, to not, beat the dead horse right here. While it's not the first time Chinese police have KO'd, and I like how this report is very referenced to video games and knockouts and stuff like that.
KO.
Chinese police have KO'd an alleged gang of perpetrators taking advantage of the Burgoyne cheat scene. BBC reports it's the biggest to date. In addition to the 76 million in reported cheat revenues, the bust also yielded an asset seizure. Sorry, how do you say that? Seizure?
I can't see the word. So
complete with several luxury cars, estimated at, oh my God, 46 million. Oh, the shutdown also flashed the game over screen on alleged rings operators and their hardware, arresting 10 people and destroying 17 cheats, which presumably means computer servers and not, actually cheat peddlers. Yo, this article can go on and on and on, but
so they basically murdered everybody. Like, not murdered, but you know what I mean. They did their job. That's crazy.
Yeah, they found, and of course, I knew Fortnite. They found it in Counter-Strike. They found it in Dota 2.
In Overwatch.
Rainbow Six, Overwatch. League of Legends. League of Legends is known to be a
Isn't that the
freaking
game that
mine of cheaters.
All of the YouTubers promote the one on the phone?
Yeah, and even at one point, if I am not mistaken, at one point, even celebrities promoted this game, like Ozzy Osbourne and people like that actually promoted this game with their own avatar in the game.
That's crazy.
But this is insane. Like, this is why I will never, ever, ever buy a battle pass for Call of Duty. This is why I will never do that. Yes, and it's on YouTube. It's proof, and on TikTok. So this is insane. But if you guys don't play this games like that religiously, cool. If you do, that's perfectly fine. But I would say don't waste your money on games that do have microtransactions, that have the ability to be that if you want to be competitive, if it's not going to be fair game, don't. Because here's the thing. These people that wasted $200 on subscriptions to get cheats for them when they go to the World Series of gamings, what's the actual benefit that they have? It's $200 for those that do win, that they can get in return like $10,000 or $20,000 as prize winners. So and he said no, that's Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What is that?
The game that you were talking about, the one that I asked you that if it was the one that it was promoted on YouTube. You said it's not League of Shadows, it's Raid Shadow Legends. So
no, yeah, okay, so yeah, but League of Legends has been promoted by celebrities.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
It's super old. This game is super old. Maybe I'm wrong. No, no, it's World of Warcraft. So I'm sorry, World of Warcraft. It's World of Warcraft. I figured it out.
I don't spend. I think the only game that I've spent money has been in Fortnite, but it's because of the characters. There's certain characters that I want to use. Yes. What else have I spent on it?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm really confused.
Disney Sorcerer's Arena.
Oh, but I'm talking about Fortnite and Mira the Spider Boy Superman. I didn't even catch what theme song you were saying.
El equipo que ganó todo estaba invisible. Wow.
That's crazy.
You see, that's where I really, really, really don't understand the point of why do you want to cheat? It really is. If it's fun for you, then there's a problem, bro. You have a problem, because I love the fact that if I lose and I am not cheating, it means I have to work harder to learn how to play this game better. I have to figure out better strategies. And in that sense, because I used to be a baseball player, I grew up playing baseball, and baseball, it really is a mind game. baseball that's why it's called also the game of inches, because baseball to me, bendición, ¿qué es la que hay?
Bendición.
Wepa. That's why baseball to me is one of the greatest sports out there, because anything that you do to your body in any sense, like whether it's positive or negative, will have a positive or negative effect on your performance no matter what. And essentially this is pretty much on almost every sport, but that's the fact why baseball is called the game of inches. Now, why do I use this reference of baseball into gaming? Because it's the same thing. Like gaming could be inches, could be a kill, could be a strategy, could be a wrong move, could be something. And you trying to cheat to earn victory, to me that's the lowest you can go, because it sucks. And even if you're exploiting a glitch in the game, you're still a cheater, because you're exploiting something that's not supposed to be there.
I had read that Fortnite, for example,
no cheater can get in tournaments and stuff like that, because you have to show your everything on your computer and stuff like, and if you don't have it, you can't
join. Okay.
Yeah, you were right. Your grammar is not that good. You said it.
I understand what you said. He said that basically cheaters can't get into tournaments because they have to show everything that's on their computer, and if they have something that's good will cheat, then they can't go into the tournament. But I was seeing this in this in Fortnite as well. I think there was like a glitch that gave you like continuous health, so your health bar never went down. And there was another glitch where you could actually stay a lot longer inside of the storm without your health going, declining. So I don't know. I've never had this experience, but then again, I only play for fun, so I don't know what in that sense.
But you're right, Josito Bonito. That's something that, listen, before that, those rules were not stated in tournaments. Now they are like heavily implemented because of the reasons that we're showing, and what used to be gaming like that, how cheaters used to be. But yes, Josito, those are now rules that if you're a PC gamer, that's what you got to do. I don't know the rules for console gaming. I think that might be the same. But yes. Anyway, I hate this. This is something that I don't like. And then here says, y solo tenía 23 kills, invisible, y al que sigo tiene PC y tenía 20, invisible, y no sirve. Damn. Wow, man.
Damn.
Oh, this is something else that I also wanted to speak on. Any system that has a cross-platform play with PC and it's console gaming, they need to honestly, they need to freaking eliminate crossplay with PC gaming.
You know what they need to do? On Twitch when you make a highlight and you can't edit it at all because it has like a code in it. I think they need to do that if they do like crossplay with PCs. Like insert a code that makes you not be able to either change the game or use any like cheat codes and all of that stuff. So
it's just the thing about that is that I'm not saying that companies don't try, but there's somebody that always tries to find a way around these things.
Yeah.
But what I would prefer is that cross gaming between consoles and PC should end forever, because there's so many disadvantages. And here's the thing, you could be very good in console and be like a PC gamers, but you're probably 1 in 10 as versus console gaming with each other is a 50-50 thing. But when you're in PC and you're playing Call of Duty with your mouse, it's actually your aim. You could easily just click on somebody's face and kill them. And you can have like 10 headshots, whether it is somebody playing on a console, they can have 5 headshots in a game. Now, this is just me, nose picking, but I just don't like it.
I think you mean being picky, because nose picking is like a whole, ew.
Like that. Anyway, that's exactly what I don't like. And Activision,
it's complicated.
Activision does not try either. That's why I hate them, but love their game.
That's crazy.
That's why you shouldn't buy a battle pass, because you're giving them money. Yeah. You should not give them a battle pass if that's the case. But yes, that's why I said, like, no more money for me, bro. No more money.
Nope.
Anyway, let's jump now to the movie and TV universe. Yes. Extra money.
Extra money.
Not extra money, because like let's say, for example, well, you're right on that one. But in Call of Duty Warzone, no more money, because that one's free. Anyway, yes, you're correct. Yes. Anyway, let's jump into the gaming. I mean, not the gaming. I'm so used to jumping from gaming to from movie. Yeah. Anyway, movie and TV.
Yes.
So I completely forgot who had this first one.
I have this first one because it's we love this guy. We've seen him cosplay as his favorite superheroes, aka the Red Hood, who he voiced in an animated film for Warner Bros. Before, and we've seen him cosplay as Batman. But finally, it was announced that Jensen Ackles will voice Batman in Batman: The Long Halloween. Papi Jensen.
We love this guy, people.
We love Jensen Ackles.
If you guys don't know who this guy is, this is Dean Winchester from the now has ended Supernatural.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to be Soldier Boy in season 3 of The Boys as well.
Yeah.
Which we are very excited to see.
Yeah, I've always wanted to see him as a Batman. I seriously have always wanted to see him as Batman, as I know he played Red Hood in the voiceover of Red Hood in the movie Under the Red Hood, which I freaking love that movie. And I'm a super big fan of Red Hood, guys, if you didn't know. But yeah, I've always said that he could play a good Batman, even in live action. But he's playing the voice now.
And he did a cosplay. I think it was last Halloween.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
he did like a whole Batman cosplay and a photo shoot. And there was actually a rumor before Robert Pattinson was named as the next Batman that his name was on the list, that he had several conversations with Warner Brothers. But I also have to say that this makes sense because not long ago, him and his wife announced that they were gonna sign a deal with Warner Brothers through their company for several projects. So that means that, Jensen Ackles has quite a few projects under his sleeve. Obviously, because of the whole COVID situation, now projects have to be like very scattered in between so that actors can get their chances to quarantine and get their tests and all this stuff. But I'm really excited for this. Like, I am for sure going to watch this animated film. And just to give you guys a little bit of details, thanks to Collider, Jensen Ackles of Supernatural fame will be starring as the Caped Crusader in Warner Bros. Animation adaptation of the beloved comic titled Batman: The Long Halloween. This is Ackles' second trip to Gotham after voicing Red Hood in 2010's Batman Under the Red Hood. Ackles is joined by Josh Duhamel from Transformers as Harvey Dent and Billy Burke, who played Bella's dad in Twilight, as James Gordon, who joined forces to hunt down a murderer plaguing Gotham City's underworld. Their investigation crosses paths with just about every heavy hitter in Batman's rogues gallery, from Carmine Falcon, voiced by Titus Falcone, Titus Welliver, to the Joker, who is gonna be voiced by, of course, Troy Baker, because who else? I also have to mention that something that caught my attention in this news is the fact that Naya Rivera is going to be in this animated film as well.
Oh, yeah.
And Naya Rivera she played Santana on Glee, and she sadly passed away last summer because she drowned saving her son in California. She is set to play Selena/Catwoman, which is perfect for her.
Yeah.
Perfect for her.
When I saw that casting, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know. She could have looked even great as a live action Selena Kyle.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. I didn't know until your sister sent the news and they posted the picture of her next to Jensen Ackles, and I was just like, wow, that one still hurts a little bit.
Before we continue, I just wanted to say, what's up, Metaverse?
Hola.
Thank you for stopping by. bro. Appreciate it. Stick around. We got the rules for the tournament of tomorrow if you're gonna be there, and we got
have
some
a giveaway.
Extra. We have a giveaway right there.
Ahí está.
And and aside from that, I just wanted to share this picture because I found it, and we were talking about Jensen Ackles actually doing the cosplay and stuff like that. I found it. Let me see if I can take this down and then put that. Pow!
Look at that. I remember seeing, I think his mask is a little bit too small for his nose. Am I bugging, or is that like...
I think it's fine. It's just that this is actually the... I think it was... what was it? New 52 Batman.
Okay.
I think this was. It's a different universe Batman.
Okay.
So that's pretty much how the cowl is. And it's meant to look. It's just that when you look at the animes or the cartoons, they usually do not show the nose, but like the bottom part of it. But it looks great. He has the chin for it.
Yeah, I would love to see him as a live action Batman. I really hope that now that he's signed this deal with Warner Brothers, that hopefully, obviously we don't know what's going to happen with the whole DC situation, the SnyderVerse, which we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But if something does come up, I would love to see him either as Batman or even the Red Hood. I think he could pull it off, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see. But I'm watching this film because it's Jensen Ackles. Like, hello, guys.
Of course. Of course. News, definitely. All right. So we got second news of the day. And this one, we finished watching something epic the other day. And it is called the Snyder Cut, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not Godzilla versus Kong. We haven't seen that yet.
Not Godzilla versus Kong.
Not yet.
But the news of this one is Dwayne Johnson fighting with WB to restore this SnyderVerse.
Get it, DJ!
Bing!
Get it, DJ. Get it. You can do it.
This man is a legend. This man is a great man. This man is God of Films. One of the, you know what? This guy is one of the, what do you call it? The Justice League members of filming. Like when you say Dwayne The Rock Johnson, oh, I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson in filmmaking and the wrestler and all that.
I know he's Dwayne Johnson now, but he'll always be The Rock to me. Like I grew up with this guy watching WWE. With The Rock, it's cooking. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, this guy is my childhood. Like when he was in WWE, that was my favorite moment of my favorite era of WWE because it was him and Hulk Hogan, right? Were they in the same era? And Steve Austin was the other guy.
Steve Austin, but not Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
they did wrestle, but the Hulk Hogan's era was before them.
Mm-hmm.
But the news states like this, and this article was from We Got This Covered, and it was by Christian Bone. It states titled Dwayne Johnson can reportedly override WB executives. I believe that's what it means, the acronym, about restoring the SnyderVerse. Warner Bros. might have hoped fans would be satisfied with the release of the Snyder's Justice League. But the director's cut has instead kickstarted another social media campaign, this time with the aim to #restore the SnyderVerse. And according to the last intel, DCEU lovers have someone on the inside in their corner. Yes, as you may have heard, Black Adam star Dwayne The Rock Johnson is said to be pushing for Snyder's Justice League lineup to be brought back for future movies. Small Screen first revealed the info with tipster Mike Sudo of Geekosity now backing up the initial report with his own scoop. According to Sutton, Johnson really wants Black Adam to face off against the whole league in one of his sequels. Of course, we all do. We all do. Seeing as his origin movie will introduce the Justice Society, The Rock is pitching an Adam versus the Justice League and the JLA event down the line. But he doesn't want a new league. He wants to work with Snyder's cast. Bro, of course this should be happening. Like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? This would be the most insane and absurd thing that Warner Brothers would just let go.
I
And
think
if
it would
this,
be I think it would be hilarious if all of a sudden Dwayne Johnson ends up being an executive of Warner Brothers in some way, shape, or form. And he's just like, you
I
know what? I would trust him. I would be like, you go, DJ. You
the way
do.
this guy is going, he could end up being president of the United States.
I remember when the pandemic was happening, he was doing a couple of videos towards not towards, but when the whole situation with Trump was happening and all that stuff, and there was a lot of people saying like you should be the president. And
He
I
should be
think
the president, bro.
and I'm be
And
like
here's the thing. Now, me saying this, I don't want it to sound like, oh, anybody now can be president. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Like, above people that have been in Congress and all that and working hard, of course not. But at the same time, people that have been in Congress and have not been favoring the country, why would they deserve to be president when all they're doing is shit in that, in that room? Nothing. And someone that is actually not sitting down 12 hours a day in that room looking at like the sky or the ceiling, that actually wants something good for their country, something good for the people, tries to work around it. Of course, people are going to feel inspired to have somebody like that, outspoken with truth, to be running for president. Now, whether that is the real truth or they're just speaking BS because they want to look good, that's a whole different story. But that's when you know that we can't really say much in that sense or put our foot down on so many things, because we don't know the other end of of the wall, like what it's really going through that person's mind. We only know what they speak of, but we do know that we can hold somebody accountable if you say something and then you go the opposite way. But yeah, I truly believe that if this keeps going, I think Dwayne Johnson could end up being an executive in Warner Brothers. But if this comes to fruition, he'll easily be an executive producer of the next few movies, which I believe he is an executive producer of Black Adam.
well,
I think that is a fact.
Basically, Black Adam is his project. This is Dwayne Johnson's project.
Yes, exactly.
And I don't know if you saw it. Él lo agradece y comienza a comprar su tequila. Oh, I didn't know he had tequila.
Yeah, he has one. Yeah.
Wow. I am late to that game.
I knew it. It was throughout the pandemic. I knew it. Yeah, he made his tequila throughout the pandemic. And he even challenged some people to drink it through Facebook videos.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah. But I don't know if you saw, or if anybody that's here with us in our new show, if you guys saw the announcement of Black Adam, the date. So basically, he took all Times Square, and every billboard was playing normally, and then all of a sudden, everything went black. Everything went black. Every screen in Times Square went black, and then Black Adam appeared, and I was like, of course. Like,
that's how
Dwayne Johnson would do that. Like,
this guy
has money.
This
guy has money.
The connections.
Yeah,
this guy is more powerful, I think, than Donald Trump. Seriously, I'm just saying that this guy can rock bottom you down to hell if you cross him. That's his sure. or give you the people's elbow.
For sure. Yeah.
But Dwayne The Rock Johnson, if this happens, please let me be in your movie. Doesn't matter if I'm like the ant in the corner. I will work my ass off to be in one of your movies. Doesn't matter. Please let me be in your movie. Please. I'm an actor. Please. But yes, it is amazing, and I hope this actually works for them, because this will definitely work for everyone. Now, I know Warner Brothers, like it's pushing back on this because it's going against their ego. It's going against.
I don't understand, but this is my deal with this whole situation. I don't understand if they see such a response from their audience. I don't understand why they're deciding not to act upon it.
The logical question for them that I would ask Warner Brothers is, Warner Brothers, do you want to make money? Do you want to make money?
Like, what is up with you guys?
And the millions and millions of fans around the world want to see the Justice League SnyderVerse reunited with Black Adam. And the millions have the smell what the Rock is cooking. Bam, 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 bam. You know, I'm sorry. I got so excited. Yo, that's my favorite wrestler, man.
Way too much coffee for you.
That's my guy. Like, that's my guy. Okay, sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm back. But yeah, he also has an energy drink, but I tend to stay away from those because
me too.
He's a machine.
So
if you drink that, you won't sleep for like 10 days probably. So you better go to the gym and go like.
Honestly, I don't approve of any energy drinks. I've seen people like, drink it and then crash and burn, and it's not pretty. So
you just gotta know what to do with them. But anyway, that's it for that. That was a hell of a news, and I really hope this happens. But anyway, what is the next one, Ash? And I know we all gonna love this one.
Everybody's excited here. Joncito Bonito, I hope you are watching because we are going to talk about Attack on Titan. Last week, Attack on Titan premiered what would have been their last episode 16 of season 4. But guess what?
Wow.
Attack on Titan's final season is going to continue with a second part in 2022. MAPPA, the studio responsible for the Attack on Titan final season, they have announced that the show will continue with a part 2 set to debut in 2022. And this is something that I've read so many articles that about people saying that, and I think you told me this, John.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people saying that it should be a film. It should be a movie.
Oh my God. Hell yeah. Freaking yeah.
People feel that if it doesn't end in a film, then it's not going to be a satisfying ending. Another thing that I have to note is that they finally finished the manga. They finally finished the manga, and the company is actually taking any legal action against people who either spoil or leak the manga before the show's season finale in 2022. So if you don't think that Attack on Titan is like the greatest thing ever, then no. They're going through a great deal of lengths to protect this final season. And I got to say that I'm really happy to see this news because even though I really loved episode 16, I loved how it ended. But I feel okay with how it ended because I know that now we're going to have a second part. If you would have told me that this was going to be the final season and this is the final episode where we see the ending that we see, I would have been
I would be crying. I would
have cried.
No,
like, I hate anime. I can't watch anime anymore ever.
Oh man, I would be crying. Now, here's what I'm gonna say, and this is to be very equal and very fair to all the animes out there. I haven't seen all anime in the world, and of course nobody has. But what I want to say is that I really love Naruto. That is one of my favorites, and my top 3 animes actually ever. Attack on Titans actually took down Naruto from the first part, and Naruto is now my second because of what Attack on Titans has made me feel as a human being. Only because of that. And it has been a journey watching the show. All the emotions that it has made me feel, how I've cried, how I've, tried to push through certain things that I actually was showing me throughout my life. And here's the thing, Naruto did the same thing with me. Naruto did the same thing. And people were surprised when I was growing up. People were surprised that I actually knew about Naruto and all those things because, I was always an athlete. I was always into sports. I was always into, anything that didn't pertain to that. But here's the thing. I was actually having two different type of friends. I always had like the sports guys, which was my team of baseball, and the athletes, and I had my geeks. I was a geek as well. I'm half and half. So every time that the jocks would go and mess up with the geeks, I would confront them and, hey guys, no. And you know what happened? They actually started becoming friends. And I was so happy to actually create that connection that it's like when I met my best friend in middle school, he hated everybody, and he hated me at the beginning because he thought I was one of the people that tried to gain their trust to actually destroy him and mess around with him and screw him over. But I didn't. And he actually called me an ass. He called me many mean things at first. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to take it because I know exactly why he's saying this. And I saw it around the classroom. I saw it around the school, how they would fool him. And I was like, no, they stopped. And he actually introduced me to Linkin Park. He introduced me to Green Day, to System of a Down, to a lot of rock music. And I introduced him to Backstreet Boys. He never knew Backstreet Boys. He thought it was corny and everything. And I told him, look, I understand, but just pay attention to the lyrics. Just pay attention to the lyrics, and that's it. But not to deviate so much from the topic. What I'm trying to say is that Attack on Titans is a fantastic anime for only having 4 seasons and taking that much of a break in between them. It actually took a lot of storytelling, and like Attack on Titans is one of the animes that has the least, and I think close to no fillers. It's very extremely.
It's very focused on the story and its purpose. And its purpose too, and that's something that I can appreciate.
Yes, that is one of the reasons.
I honestly, I think so. This is my thing. Like, this was my first experience with anime, and I think I'm not gonna find a show like this. You know what I'm saying? For me, because it was my first one.
Yeah.
And to me, this show is by far superior because the only experience with anime that I've had all my life is stuff that I always found kind of inappropriate, that doesn't really serve the story in a way, but I understand why they do it. But this was the first show that I felt that really didn't need any of those things in order to bring you not only a good story, but good characters and leave you with such a cliffhanger on every episode, because there is not one episode that doesn't end in either a cliffhanger or you trying to side with somebody, and then season 3 comes in and they're just like, yeah, like you can't take sides because everybody's fucked up in this show.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
It felt like Game of Thrones. Seriously.
Yeah.
It felt like Game of Thrones. But yeah, again, we're so happy that Attack on Titans is gonna have more episodes coming, an extended season. And like people are saying, we don't know if they're going to have a movie for it or not. But whatever it is, I know it's going to be great because so far it has not failed whatsoever.
Yeah. I do have to say, though, that, and this is for everybody who's seen it, I don't know. I feel so disappointed with Aaron.
Man, yes.
I really feel very disappointed with Aaron. And
hello, random boys.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing, man? We're talking about Attack on Titans right now, man.
Attack on Titan.
I don't know if you know Attack on Titans, but yeah.
But yeah, I feel so disappointed with him, and this is something that we can talk about when we have the special, because we are planning a special. But now that the second part has been announced, we want to do it closer to that date so we can celebrate it and then see how everything unfolds. But I really hope that they explain. I mean, they have explained. I just can't. I don't know. I'm disappointed with him. Really.
Joncito, not the live action movies. I mean, it has to end in an animated movie, like the show.
You didn't like the movie? I want to see it because I heard that the first movie is seasons 1 and 2, and then the second is going to be seasons 3 and 4.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to watch the film. I'm terrified of seeing it because I'm terrified of the show as an anime. I can't imagine the show live action.
Yeah.
If they do it well.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, that's it for Attack on Titans, man. I hope you guys are excited to know and see what's gonna happen to Attack on Titans next year. I just hate the wait, but yeah, I'm avocado. What?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Bienvenido. Gracias por estar por aquí. Yeah, he's
I'm
in Discord.
avocado from Mexico in Discord.
That's
Oh,
his
that's
name
his.
in our Discord. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's super funny. Okay, thanks for
He
letting
was
us know,
asking
man.
me. He was asking me about. He was asking me about the tournament yesterday, and I told him that we were going to talk about the rules today in this show. So ya tú sabes.
That's super funny, man. Cool.
Avocado from Mexico. I love
avocado from Mexico. So if you do want to know about the rules, I'll put it up for you right now. Mr. Avocado Random Boys
from Mexico.
From Mexico. It's super easy, Mr. Avocado. These are the rules. The entry, wait, whoops.
You gotta take out the.
I gotta take out the thing. Oh,
I got it. God. I got it.
All right. So the rules: number one, entries end at 8:30 p.m. So we start the stream at 8. The entries end at 8:30 p.m. The second is 5-minute match. Third, single eliminations, and 4, 5 lives. So you get 5 lives, a 5-minute match. If you lose that match, you're out of the tournament. We don't want it to make it too long because we know that it is our very first tournament, and we don't know how many people will come and how, what else you guys will be doing later at night. So, for our first tournament, we wanted to make it easy, not too hard, not too complicated, straightforward. And again, as we spoke before, our prizes are always going. In the Discord, it's our prizes, but we'll show it here. First place will win the $35 Nintendo eShop card. Second place will win $20 gift card, and the third place will win a $10 gift card. So the 3 places will have prizes, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll continue and we'll explain the rules and announce it one more time before we leave. And we also have a small giveaway.
Also, yeah, I was going to say that Mr. Avocado from Mexico, if you are interested, I have these 2 Mandalorian playing cards from Theory 11, and I am going to do a giveaway at the end of the stream. So if you are interested, all you have to do is stay with us up until the end of the stream. I'm going to ask who's interested. You say I, and then we do like a nice shuffle over here, some shenanigans, and you could be the winner of one of these Theory 11 Mandalorian playing cards. So, yeah.
Yeah. And don't watch it. It is trash. And that's coming from someone that loves it. Okay. I believe you.
Ooh.
I believe you. But you know what? We got to watch it because
I like Bleach too.
Yeah. I love the Bleach one. But the reason why we're going to watch it is because we need to know why it's so trash and then have our opinion. But yeah, and single elimination. What? You better bring your A game. Yes, you better bring your A game, guys. No problem, random. No problem, random.
Thank you for being here. MetaVerse.
I think this face is every time MetaVerse comes back.
Yeah,
I got it. Every time he leaves and comes back.
That's how he says hi always.
It's yeah. Hey, man. How you doing? Before we jump into the next news, we just wanted to say to you guys again that we do have giveaways for the subscribers. Once we finish Ratchet and Clank, so 100% completion, which we're playing on Mondays and Fridays. I'm sorry, Mondays and Saturdays. We will be giving away 2 subscribers this pop. All you got to do is redeem the points. The explanation in more detail you will see from the notifications of stream elements that are popping up in the chat every 30 minutes. We also have the we also have the MLB The Show one, which will be given out on the 14th of April. Since the season started, I'm excited. The game for the pre-ordered versions will be released already on the 16th, but that's why I'm giving the giveaway on the 14th for the subscribers so that you guys can have that already pre-ordered and it's ready to play. If I fail at that, I am sorry, but no matter what, you will have this game if you win. 1,000%, guys. Yeah.
And I'm just going to read it here. So basically, you can redeem 3,000 channel points for 1 entry to win a Ratchet & Clank Funko Pop or 5,000 channel points for 1 entry to win a copy of MLB The Show 21 with Fernando Tatis Jr. on the cover, but also Robertito Clemente is going to be in the game. So all you have to do is click the golden astronaut helmet that's underneath the chat box to redeem, and this giveaway is for subscribers only.
Yes. And yeah, man, you have to. You have to. So you lurker, sorry. No problem. No problemo, man. No problemo. You gotta be what you gotta be, you know? You gotta be what you gotta be. Nothing else. No more, no less. No mas, no fuss. Okay? So next news of the night. Here we get Netflix acquires Knives Out sequel with $450 million.
Ooh.
If you guys don't remember what this movie is, and this movie was super cool, super amazing. We enjoyed it so much. I will read you the following, and Ash will take it over because she has a lot to say about this film because she really enjoyed it, as I did. But I know she will definitely have more to say about the love she has for this film.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So this is from Deadline, the article, and it says Netflix near 400 million plus deal for Knives Out 2 and 3, Daniel Craig and director Rian Johnson reprising. This article is by Mike Fleming Jr. Exclusive said Netflix is close in on a deal to make a 2 sequel to the 2019 hit Whodunit. What the heck? Whodunit? Who done it? Who done it? Okay, sorry. Who done it's Knife Out, which Rian Johnson will direct with Daniel Craig reprising his role as super sleuth Bennett Blank Johnson, who wrote the original, has written the sequel, and is producing with partner Ram Bergman. Sources said that the deal will be worth north of $400 million, making it one of the biggest streamer movie deals in history. A sequel was expected, but the recent discreet auction that went on between 3 streamers, Apple and Amazon were the others, was a surprise. How was it possible? The original was acquired in a single picture deal by MRC, which distributed the film through Lionsgate. The first film cost $40 million and turned in global gross north of $311 million. Wow. Owned and licensed by Johnson and Bergman on a picture-by-picture basis. Johnson and Bergman had the right to make the richest sequel deal they could. It gives Netflix a bona fide event film franchise for its slate. The first picture will begin shooting June 28th in Greece, and casting will begin immediately in Grecia.
Okay, so I have to say, if you guys have not seen Knives Out, go to Amazon Prime after you watch our live and see this film. This is it's such a fun film, but I think what Rian Johnson did so spectacular in this film was not only the script, but the casting. Everybody in this movie is bringing their A game. You have Jamie Lee Curtis, you have Daniel Craig, you have Chris Evans, you have Ana de Armas, who
yes, it's
is Netflix. It a Netflix? No, Amazon Prime. Thank you. Yes,
Amazon.
This is on Amazon Prime. Netflix just bought it. They bought the sequel, so possibly it's going to move from Prime to Netflix soon.
Oh no, he means like wait, random. Did you mean is the deal made for Netflix or is the movie on Amazon Prime? Was that what you were trying to refer to? And thank you so much for that. We really appreciate that. You know, that's what we try and do here. Morphin. Here we go.
Were you a Power Ranger? That's crazy.
I think so.
Oye, Johncito Bonito. Ever since I started on Twitch, every time I use that LOL emote, I think about your dad.
Why?
And so it looks like him.
Oh, yes. Okay. It's the movie one on Netflix. Okay, so so it's what Ash said.
It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's free with your account. so you don't have to pay extra to rent it or see it. And possibly it's going to move soon to Netflix, since they already announced that it was acquired by Netflix. So Amazon Prime. We saw it on Amazon Prime. It's a great film. I think the thing that I love most about this film, I was mentioning it, it's the cast. It has a perfect casting. And listen, I am down to see Daniel Craig as a detective, and I really hope that it's different stories. And then it's going to be kind of like James Bond, but more secrecy type, you know, and more put the clues together. And that's what I loved about this film. At some point, you really, you think it's somebody else. You think it's, I'm not going to say, because if you haven't seen it, then, you know, but please. You think it's somebody else, but then it shifts completely. And the ending is like, it's golden.
It's so rich.
I love this film.
But that's why this movie is great. That's why I love it so much, because, you know, for starters, it actually gives the freedom and now the release of Daniel Craig not being James Bond anymore, but being attached to a franchise that it is so good in terms of the story base. He does less stunts, you know, it's not a toll on his body like it does on the Bond films, and he can pretty much enjoy his investigative process. So it kind of really is the better side, or the more intellectual side of James Bond, if you know what I mean. Because, you know, he's still being an agent, but he's actually a hired detective, a hired private detective to actually, you know, do these things like Sherlock Holmes.
Fun fact, this was the first time that Ana de Armas and Daniel Craig worked together, and they're actually going to be in the new James Bond film.
Oh my God! Yeah,
she plays Paloma in that film. I'm not sure if they confirmed if it was going to come out in theaters at some. I think it's going to come out. Yes, I think it's going to come out in theaters and Paramount Plus.
Okay, so, at the same time. Okay,
yeah, and I really want to watch it. So, guys, if you haven't seen Knives Out, we totally recommend it. It's such a fun film. The performances are 100%. Like, everybody's on their A game. Everybody's on their A game in this film, and it has a great ending, a great twist. It makes you think. I also love about this film that it gets you so involved, and you're just like, oh, it's got to be this person because this and this and this and this and that.
And here's the thing, and the cast as well, because there's the most legendary and the scream queen of horror,
Jamie Lee
Curtis.
And
then
Chris
we got
Evans
Captain America. Chris Evans.
He's freaking great in this film.
Showing up in Shield without a shield, you know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's jump into the next news. But before we go, we really recommend this film, guys. Go watch it. Amazon Prime, Knives Out. It is really
possibly then on Netflix. Yep.
Exactly. Possibly then on Netflix. So enjoy. Now, next news, Ash. I think this is yours. Take it away.
Yes, I'm really excited because I love this actor. If you guys are huge fans of The Office like we are, you may know him as Agent Jim. If you saw WandaVision / Ant-Man, you may know him as Agent Jimmy Woo. But the next news that I have is that Randall Park is going to make his directorial debut with Shortcomings adaptation. So
woo!
Basically, this is described, Shortcomings is described as a comedic drama that follows a trio of young Bay Area urbanites, Ben Tanaka, Miyo Hayashi, and Alice Kim, as they navigate a range of interpersonal relationships.
Oh, you ruined it. Sorry.
Traversing the country. If you would let me talk. No,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Sorry. I'll be shutting up right now.
Okay, so Shortcomings is described as a comedic drama that follows a trio of young Bay Area urbanites, Ben Tanaka, Miyo Hayashi, and Alice Kim, as they navigate a range of interpersonal relationships, traversing the country in search of the ideal connection. In cafes, bars, and bedrooms, their stories collide and intertwine with naked candor and razor-sharp humor. So this is actually a graphic novel. It's a graphic novel, and it's going to be adapted by Adrian Tomine, who also wrote it, and he's also going to executive produce the comedic drama. I'm really excited. I am so happy that Randall Park is in his moment. Finally, I think he I've loved him ever since I saw him in The Office. And there is a movie on Netflix.
Jim.
But there's a movie on Netflix named Always Be My Maybe. Do you remember that film that he did with
Oh my God, yes. I love that movie.
That he did with Ali Wong, who is also a comedian. If you guys have not seen that film, he's even better in that film. Like it's such an awkward love story, but it feels so real. So I would definitely recommend that you guys see that show. But I'm so excited for Randall Park. I think he's super nice, super humble, super talented. And I'm glad that he's getting his moment, not only in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because I'm really hoping that Disney/Marvel gives him an opportunity to have his own show. Like somebody said that they would be down to see a Jimmy Woo kind of X-Files show, but it's Jimmy Woo investigating the minor cases in the MCU, like the weird cases, and I'm so down for that. So
yeah,
I don't know Randall Park, but I'm really happy for him, man.
Honestly, me too. And I really love him because even in the films, his humor is very real as well. It's very sarcastic, that's the humor that I really love. Humor that is what real humans think alike.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want to say it. But when you see it in movies and they say it, it's like, oh, God, yes, thank you, please, shut up. Or what are you doing? It doesn't make sense. And the character goes with you and says, what are you doing? It does not make sense. It says, thank you. It's like, that is the humor that I freaking love. And it's true and it's real. And you can see that from somebody also coming from The Office. Because that's pretty much what that humor was. It was real. It was cringy because it was real. But I love The Office.
But the Office was so cringy, but I enjoyed it so much because it was such a reflection of how real comedy may work or not work in real life. And I love when either movies or series, like, they don't, try to put everything so pretty, everything so perfect. This is when it's a reflection of real life. And I think that's why I also love Always Be My Maybe, because they're just so awkward in their interaction, and because they're best friends and they end up together in some way, shape, or form. But you feel that the comedy is raw, is real, and you connect with that. And I think that's why I really like Randall Park. He has like a comedic thing, a timing and quality, but it feels very real, and I think that's why he's so appealing. So I'm super happy for him. I am for sure gonna watch this adaptation. So
me too. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the last thing that we're going to be discussing now at the end of our show. And actually, our show today has been shorter. Today has been shorter. We're at 123.
Well, we were honestly we were kind of aiming for that today. There was a lot of information, but we wanted to, make it sweet, short, to the point. We don't have a spotlight of the week because we haven't seen Godzilla vs. Kong, so hopefully that's going to be for next week. And then we are also playing Remnant.
Remnant.
No.
We're gonna
we're playing From the Ashes,
From the Ashes.
Bianca, I don't know if you're in the chat, Bianca, but the game is really freaking cool. We finally started playing co-op last night. Me gusta, and it's difficult. I like that about it.
Yes.
But yeah, next week we are probably going to have the spotlight of the week on Godzilla vs. Kong, and then Mortal Kombat 2. But Mortal Kombat was actually moved to April 23 instead of April 16. So now we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to see it. So
yes.
What do we have?
We are going to be talking about episode 2 of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I gotta tell you guys, I don't know about you, but this show is making me love it even more than WandaVision. I know. They're two different things, but they're not.
Oh no!
But they're not.
Oh no!
They are in the same universe. And here's the thing: WandaVision wasn't a super great show, and I loved it. And guys, if you haven't seen episode 2 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, what are you doing? What are you doing? Please. What are you doing? Okay? All right. So, look at this. El nuevo Cap se parece a Don Fia.
But he also looks like, and this is a meme that's been going around, he also looks like the character from Up. The old guy.
The grandpa. Sí. Yes. So anyway, Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 2. This episode, if you guys haven't seen it, it pretty much starts off by the new Captain America being introduced as a regular human being. He has no serum. He has no superpowers. I get that. He has no superpowers. He has nothing but skills and heart and, pure athleticism to his ability and to wearing the Captain America symbol. Now, what? No. Oh my God. What are you doing, people? Seriously? Oh, no. Let me just continue talking here because now I'm getting depressed. I'm getting depressed. But yeah. So here's the thing. We get introduced to this new character. And we pretty much find out that he has an army background, as Chuck Tupper is saying that he does not have, and it's not true. That's something that we still have to see if it's true or not. But John Walker is his name. His interview is actually being publicized in his high school. So it's pretty much a high school reunion that he's having as he's being interviewed by Good Morning America. That's the funny part. So as we see this, we see Bucky actually watching his interview and being disappointed at the fact that he's holding the shield of his best friend as he passed away. I think he's passed away. We don't know for sure that Captain America is dead. He's just old. But as this goes along, Bucky and Sam, which is the Falcon, Bucky goes to a airplane hangar from the army to meet him and discuss why he gave up the shield. But throughout this, we start seeing what we wanted to see since the first episode, and it is the dynamic, the interaction between the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And let me tell you guys, the chemistry between them is fantastic. It's hilarious. I freaking love them together, and this is what this show is all about. They're dynamic, how they banter with each other, how they mess around with each other. And not only that, this episode actually even showed more what the true meaning of what the entire series is all about. Comparing it to WandaVision was mostly about the cosmics, powers, the supernatural stuff. Falcon and the Winter Soldier deals with a lot of civil rights, a lot of civil issues, a lot of social issues, stereotypes, a lot of things that we nowadays live with. And it's hard to, it's not hard to watch, but when you watch it, you feel the pain as just a human being. And when we even get to meet the African American first super soldier, it's shocking. There is a scene, and sorry for spoiling this. Well, technically our reviews are always spoils, but there pretty much is a scene where we get to see something very special and shocking, that a lot of things have happened when Bucky was actually the Winter Soldier, and he was mind controlled by Hydra. That the first opening scene is clear as day. The second episode showed one more secret that Bucky was hiding, but there is a good reason why it was never shown. But overall, after we go through the episode and we can dive into it more, overall, I think this episode actually showed the true colors and the purpose of why this Falcon and the Winter Soldier series is very necessary to a social standpoint. So it is the one series that I can really compare to at a human level, other than WandaVision. But it is a fantastic show, and I'm going to give Ash the floor so that she can voice her opinion on this. But it is a fantastic show, guys. This second episode was a beast of an episode, in my opinion, and I think it will only get better from here.
Yay!
Yes, I shut up. I shut up right now.
Oh, wait. I can hear myself. That's
you
weird.
Can hear yourself?
Yeah, maybe I'm going crazy. That's probably it.
Probably.
But I want to say that for me, it has been my favorite episode so far, because I like the fact that Disney, they didn't wait to pair up Bucky and Falcon. And I think that's one of the things that works the most in this episode is the banter, the back and forth between Bucky and Falcon. They have great chemistry. They have this also great relationship that kind of represents a brotherhood. Like, they've been through so much together, and you get to see that reflected in not only their banter, but their relationship as well. You can tell that they care deeply for each other. They just have a weird way of showing it. I also have to give it to Wyatt Russell, because I know that everybody is hating on this new Captain America, but you know what, guys? That means that Wyatt Russell is actually doing his job. So I have to give him props. I think he is a great actor. I have to agree with Theo Juan's comment. He said that he doesn't think his army background is true. I think that might be a possibility, but also
here's what he said.
Yes, that would be the twist that I'm waiting for, because I have always pictured or wanted the show to tie in with Civil War, which they started doing in this episode, but also for it to be kind of what Civil War was. Civil War is actually one of my favorite films in the MCU, and I feel that if that happens with this Captain America, and that his army background doesn't turn out to be true, it's going to be a freaking awesome political thriller, show. And I'm really excited for that. I love this episode. I enjoyed it thoroughly from beginning to end. I love the connection that they make at the end with a certain character that pops up. And there's other characters that actually are part of Civil War that are going to be showing up in the season as well. So I had another thing to say about Wyatt Russell, and I forgot.
Well, in the meantime, while you remember, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read some comments right here. Let's see from where.
I remembered. Sorry, really quick. I was going to say, I think it's what Theo Juan said, but I also think he has a history of not being under control, because his friend tells him, you're Captain America now, so you can't just handle everything with punches. And you can see that when he threatens Bucky and Falcon at the end of the episode, you can see that he's actually trying to control himself, because now he's not only a public figure, he is the next Captain America. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that for me so far, Wyatt Russell has been, John Walker has been the most interesting character alongside Bucky. And I like the fact that Disney is also tackling racism in the show. And I think it was excellently done in this episode, with a certain episode between Sam and Bucky in the street, and also with the
we can talk about the favorite parts,
and also the Black Super Soldier storyline was one of the best acted parts in this episode for me. So
guys, yes,
I love this episode so far.
We're going to continue. Yeah, we're going to continue talking about it, but I want to read the comments real quick. I don't think his army background is true. I agree and disagree. Here's my theory. I disagree that his army background is not true, because I believe, and this is me agreeing with the second comment that you made, Truck Topper, is that his army background is true, but it was Hydra that groomed him and raised him to be in the army and have a cover-up as a loyal soldier to America, so that when he gets the shield and he's the perfect soldier for it, Hydra is already in control of America's symbol. So I think his background is true, but it was prepared to be a Hydra soldier into that shield. So that's what I think. But yeah, and let's see. Dude, I was watching Attack on Titans. Fine. Y está desinflado también. Tuvimos la oportunidad de verlo. What are you talking about right there?
Sorry, that's been about his butt, like his ass.
Oh,
because Chris Evans has that famous a scene in Endgame where he's like, that's America's ass.
That's America's
and
ass.
This guy is like, he got nothing no junk in the trunk.
That's Hydra's ass. Nothing.
No junk in the trunk.
That's Hydra's ass. Nothing.
That's a perfect representation of Hydra right there.
Pero la expectativa del show están en otro nivel. The expectation of the show is at a different level. Yeah.
I mean, tienes que ver, I told you, pero tienen que ver WandaVision también. No necesariamente you have to see the whole 23 films to know, porque they explain it really well. So
yes. It says lo mismo es que no es Chris Evans. It's not Chris Evans. Yeah. Yep. Let's see where we go. Okay. Cuando Falcon se tiró de avión sin paracaídas, it wasn't Falcon. It was Bucky. The Winter Soldier. Yes. When Falcon threw himself, when Bucky threw himself from the helicopter in the airplane without a parachute, that was crazy. I knew he was going to survive it because he actually has serum, but it was crazy. I was like, what the? It was funny.
But
the entire thing was funny.
I like the fact that Falcon was like, I got that on camera, right?
I got that on camera. It's like,
the White Panther joke that he was like, oh, you spent time in Wakanda, now you think you're a White Panther, and he's just like, I'm the White Wolf.
It's actually White Wolf. He's like, what? But it was White Wolf because T'Challa actually started calling him the White Wolf.
Yeah,
I was like, yes, I'm actually the White Wolf. It's like, what the?
What?
Huh? Do you think the MCU will load the product in movies and focus on the series? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so, because even when they do make TV shows, they still, if I'm right, they still do not make more money than what a film would make. Because let's say, for example, depending on how much time they actually take on filming and on post-production, you can easily compare that a TV show, making the math, like let's say one episode is 45 minutes actually, from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier episodes are already like more minutes. They're longer than WandaVision. So it's like 45 minutes, not counting the extra 5 minutes that is
shorter. But they're shorter because there's 6 episodes.
But there's 6 episodes. So that's already, the first 2 episodes is like 2 movies. If you count 3 episodes, that's already 1 movie. And then the other 3 would be 2 movies. So that is pretty much making a show for the price of 2 movies. So you really have to do a math between minutes, time, budget. But I think movies actually normally do make more money than TV shows in a sense, because shorter time, you can throw them in the theaters. Of course, with what's been happening, it hasn't been possible like that. But a movie makes more money because of the showing and the tickets. So it's not like you're paying a subscription that's like $9 a month. That's it. That's flat out, and a bunch of people can see it. So the rate of paying the ticket versus one subscription, and 100 people can literally watch it with one subscription paid. That's like non-feasible. But No, I don't think they're going to stop their movie productions because of the shows. I think the shows are going to be an extension of a universe that they want to bring up into the movies, while they continue making that their movie universe.
I also want to say about this comment, I think it's two things, and you already mentioned it, but the first one is I think Disney has been really smart in adapting to the times, because instead of them trying to push certain films into movie theaters, they have changed their way of looking at their format and saying, okay, so picking certain characters that can have their series come on Disney Plus and see how the audience responds to them, and then maybe possibly that could lead to them having a standalone film or incorporating them into the films that are coming up, because what's coming up is they're wrapping up the Avengers that we all know and trying to set up the young Avengers, because Mrs. Marvel is a show that's coming out with Kamala, and she's going to be one of the leaders. There is, I know that possibly Miles Morales is going to make his debut in Spider-Man 3. There's also She-Hulk. So it's going to be possibly a slate for them introducing a new group of heroes and then slowly having the audience get to know them, stretching out their stories, and then that could possibly lead for them to appear in other films or have their standalone films in movies. So I think it's very smart what they're trying to do.
Yeah. And in my opinion, the new Captain America is blah.
Yeah, he's doing his job.
He's doing his job. That's the point. You're not supposed to like him. You're supposed to like him and not like him, but not like him more.
It's like Cersei from Game of Thrones.
Yes. Sorry, random boys. I mean, you don't have to say that you what it was, but I hope you're okay.
I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I hope you're okay. Sorry about that. I wouldn't be surprised if Bucky kills the new Captain America. That would be the.
Es que no sé.
I don't.
It's gonna depend on the situation, because right now they've been setting him up in therapy and then trying to redeem himself from his past when he was brainwashed as the Winter Soldier. So I think if this happens, it has to be very justified, because if not, it's going to be a step back for the character, and that's not going to look good. On the show, on what the show is trying to achieve with these characters.
Metaverse here says, yo creo que al menos de la mitad que está hating Russell es porque no saben que actually está suplantando al Capitán América, y la otra mitad están hating el personaje porque lo está haciendo bien. That's pretty much it. One, he is not technically not substituting Chris Evans, because this is supposed to be a different character in Captain America. But I agree with what you're saying, Metaverse. And the second part is actually, everything is correct. You're saying it right. And the second part is, you're supposed to hate him. That's the point.
See,
that's what they want. So you're absolutely right, Metaverse.
That's why I'm saying that Wyatt Russell for me is doing an excellent job. Like everybody hates him right now.
Yeah.
De que mira, Disney posted a poster of him, I think last Monday, and people were hating on that. Like, how dare you? That's not my captain. And I'm just like, you do you, buddy. You're doing a great job.
I can tell you that the publicist of Wyatt Russell was like, bro, don't mind that. That's actually what we want, because it's for the show's benefit. He's like, oh no, you're right. You're right.
Pero,
that's actually
que this is something that Metaverse is saying here. Y es obvio que esa parte de personas están hating porque es el Capitán América.
Captain America.
And because this is the deal. Some people, a lot of people have trouble understanding that an actor is a vessel for a character. It doesn't mean that that person is actually the character. So people, instead of hating the character, hate the actor that is portraying this character. And it's unnecessary, because you guys have to understand that this is a craft. And like I said, he is serving as the vessel for John Walker being Captain America. So there's no need to hate on Wyatt Russell. If you are hating the character, that means that Wyatt Russell is doing an excellent job. That's why I give it to him.
The government never liked the Avengers, so they have to rely on Hydra to destroy them.
También.
Ooh.
Tijuana no está mal.
Coño.
Y eso,
that could be a fantastic twist. Like, poof, and you're right. The government never liked the Avengers because they had that free will, and that's why they tried to control them in Civil War.
I was going to say. That's why you had Team Captain America, who he didn't want anything to do with the government because of everything that happened in Winter Soldier. And then you have Iron Man. Yeah, then you have Iron Man, who actually complies to the government. But remember that Captain America in Winter Soldier, when you rewatch these movies, because John has been rewatching, we've been rewatching all of this. When you start seeing Winter Soldier, it's very interesting because this is the first time that you see Captain America lose hope in the people that he believed in. Like he understands that it's not all black and white. There's secrecy upon secrecy, and it's golden. It's golden.
Yes, it is. It's fantastic. Metaverse, I think that he will be like a soldier boy. The boys. That's not actually a bad idea. De acuerdo, Metaverse. Nah, it was made up. Okay, 6 months common man. 6 months common? What? No. Explain that one to me, because I do not understand that part. Wait. Let me see. Era tío. I'm not sure what you were trying. Oh, Medal of Honor.
6 Medal of Honor common man. Okay.
Common man. Okay.
Que they're trying to sell him as something more, but he's merely
look, that's what he's trying to say. Like 6 Medal of Honors like that. That's not right. Okay. I see. Because he was in the military, he would know that type of. Okay, yeah. I get it. Okay. En la lista. All right, I get it. Nice. Pienso que cuando Captain America tiene la máscara es Kurt Russell y no su hijo. Se ve muy mayor. Okay.
Sí. I was telling John, he looks exactly. By the way, if you guys didn't know, Kurt Russell actually played Star-Lord's father in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah, that's correct.
So he's in that film.
Yeah. Metaverse, ambas series tienen 600 minutes approximately. What?
Estás lento. I think my internet is acting up, pero nada.
Yeah. Metaverse says here that
my internet. Yeah.
Metaverse here says that both series has about 600 minutes approximately. So that means that Falcon and the Winter Soldier, each episode is going to be a lot more time within one. So I actually appreciate that even more. Sugar para todo el mundo. Hey, hey, what is up, Sparrow?
Te tengo que decir que te perdiste el principio, que John estaba leyendo una noticia de Gershwin Impact.
Lo perdiste.
Y cuando dijo el nombre
MiHoYo.
Porque created by MiHoYo. ¿Y para qué fue eso?
El joyo mío.
¿Para qué fue eso? Eso fue una senda
Metaverse says, actually, perdónale la vida al nuevo Captain America sería más, como podríamos decir, rectificante, maybe, o algo así. Yeah.
I agree. Porque that's going to serve. The thing about this show is that it's a very smart way to give purpose to these two characters. And I feel that if Bucky goes back to his ways, then what was the point of, having all of his shout outs in the films, all of his story, therapy. Es como que, tú sabes.
Which, let me tell you, the scene when they are in the interrogation room, after they're released from jail, and they're talking to the therapist, and they got the question of fate, I think it is. That's the method. Question of fate or question of something like that?
The miracle question.
The miracle question.
Yeah.
That was guys, this episode is filled with so much good chemistry between Bucky and Sam, which is Falcon and the Winter Soldier, for those who don't know. It is so good that's why I loved it even more. And I'm going to say this once again, the whole thing about the civil aspect, the social aspect, the stereotype aspect, the racism aspect, because there is racism, but there's stereotyping in the show, and how this is so close to what the government is right now. That's why I love Marvel so much, because it actually puts in your face what's happening right now. And there is, I don't know if this was, I think this was in the first episode, the scene where Sam goes to the loan giver. The bank, goes to the bank, and he's trying to get a loan because he's Falcon, but because he was disappeared for 5 years because of the blip, his accounts went away and all that. And the loan giver asks him, didn't Tony Stark like have a budget, a hidden budget or account for you guys, like Avengers, for, you know, helping the world?
Which that's something that they
that shocked me.
I feel like that they still need to address that, because that is it dehumanizes the Tony Stark that we knew in Endgame. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it is so genius.
Yeah, because for sure.
It puts people, if people have glossed over this fact, it put me to think that either this type of thing is going to be revealed at the end of the show, or like one episode before the end of the last episode, one episode before the last. But it is true. How did Tony Stark at the beginning, because he was actually helping and helped create that facility where Falcon is, because I finished watching Ant-Man, and Falcon was the only superhero shown in Ant-Man. You know, he was living there, but he had no budget. He had no income earning from that. And this guy's a billionaire and never ends getting money. So I'm like, come on, guys. Like, seriously? And it shocked me. It shocked me as a human being. It was just like, wow. So that's why I freaking love the show and what it's doing right now. But let's jump into the comments here. In my opinion, if you hate the character, I will love the actor, because it's very hard to capture the attention of the public. Yep, that's pretty much what we're explaining. Medal of honor, yes. It was me who jumped out the aircraft. It was me. Do you understand what he's saying? Like, it was me. Sorry, I'm losing exactly what you're trying to say here. To me, in the Captain America is Reiner in. Oh, do you understand this, Ash? We're having technical difficulties with Ash. Let me see. Sorry, guys, we're having technical difficulties from Ash. Okay, so Joncito Bonito here says, to me, Captain America is Reiner from Attack on Titans. Those who don't know what Attack on Titan is, sorry. Those who do, yeah, pretty much. Hey, Sparrow, buscando el archivo ya mismo. Of course. Okay. You good now? You got it?
I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah, you can hear me now. Yes.
Yeah, I was just losing you. The comments were like very popping up very slow, and I think I just had to refresh it. But no,
got it.
We're still working on it.
So here, Joncito Bonito says that to him, Reiner is the Captain America.
What happened? Where did he go? What the hell?
Here.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Did you get that?
Uy, diantre Reiner. Que Reiner está long. I don't know. I don't know who I want to punch more, Reiner or Aaron. I think I hate Aaron a little bit more than Reiner. Just saying.
Metaverse says Captain America, Steve Rogers actually es la representación de los old American values that America lost and became just like the new Captain America is, and that is the reason why we have to hate him. Yo.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes. I'll go in and I'll say it again. What Metaverse is saying, Captain America, Steve Rogers represents the old values from America, and the old America, and the new Captain America represents the new values and the new America. That's why we have to hate this Captain America.
That's so good, Metaverse.
Oh, yeah. Kudos to you. Metaverse.
Coño.
I don't know if there's like a
Esto es para sacarle. Mira, we gotta like screen cap this y post it on social media.
It is excellent. It is excellent.
Bello.
Excellent.
Bello.
Okay.
Oh,
Bueno, algo refrase es puertorriqueño. What?
No. Brincaste un comentario.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry.
Ahí está.
Wait.
Ahí está.
Oh, brinqué otro. Mano, I jumped a lot.
Why?
I jumped
That's
a
what I'm
lot.
saying. I couldn't see like the chat or anything. I think it was a problem with both our internets.
Mano, if you guys love this show, you guys need to watch Mrs. Carter on Disney.
That's Peggy's show.
That's Peggy's show. Yes.
He
was in the army. Yeah. Okay. So it says, actually, hay una escena en Civil War. Creo que Tony se queja de un reguero el fregadero diciendo, like, ¿cómo yo pago todo esto para que lo tenga así como una oral de puercos? Okay.
So we got to see it because we saw Winter Soldier. I think John saw Ant-Man. Are you seeing them in order? That's why?
Yes, but what Metaverse is saying, and I think that's what he's saying, and let me see if I can actually interpret this correctly. He's saying that Tony Stark did pay for those things, and I never said he didn't. Like, I was saying, like, he did pay for the facility. He did pay for the equipment. He did pay for, you know, all his investigations and all that, and the training, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But what they're saying is that how come he didn't have an income? And that's what we're trying to figure out, because we're trying to figure out that is it because of the blip that Falcon Sam lost all of his income and his accounts disappeared, or was it truly that Tony didn't actually give them income, but he did give him a home, a place to stay, and all that, but it was lost through time. Apparently it got lost.
I mean, I guess, I don't know. We have to keep watching it to see how they address that.
We just got to keep watching it, but yeah.
Says,
bueno, algo refrase as Puerto Rican. What the and here we go. I mean, ahora es que se pone bueno. Zemo is back.
Angelo. Uy. I gotta say, mira, when I saw this guy, John was like, "Oh, it's Zemo," pero I don't know everybody by name. So when I saw the guy, I was like, "Oh, that's the guy from the movie," and he's just like, "Yeah, I freaked out."
He's finally going to be dressed up as his original, like,
he's the one with the purple mask,
with the purple mask, and like. Yeah, and he's pretty much an advocate for Hydra.
That's
Metaverse, boom, duro con esa comparación.
La verdad que sí. Of course, Metaverse, chacho.
Tú sabes. Sorry, me comí un montón de letras. Tengo hambre. Tranquilo, no te preocupes.
Aprovecha.
Ordena Wendy. There we go. Tony was just another boss, apparently. No future insight.
Yeah, I mean, I've discussed this with John because I think when we see Tony in Endgame, I think it's too late when he realizes that he actually cares for the Avengers. Because when he does, obviously he joins the fight to find Peter Parker, and don't do that.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
I bit a nail that was bothering me. Sorry. I'm like. Sorry. Me regañó.
Sí. So se me fue el hilo. Yeah, when we discover this Tony Stark, it's a little bit too late because he ends up sacrificing himself for everybody. Pero this is at the end of everything. So
yeah,
we gotta see how they're gonna address that, honestly.
Yeah. We're gonna see. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Now, last thing before we actually head off and say goodbye to everybody.
Ash, we got a giveaway, guys.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to end with Falcon, and then we're going to enter the giveaways, and we're going to enter the last announcement so that we can,
giveaway.
Head off. But before we do, guys, if you did see the episode, tell us your favorite scene. What was your favorite scene on episode 2? Or your favorite scene so far? And Ash, I'm going to ask you the same question. What has been your favorite scene so far?
I have to say when they visit the Black super soldier, because there was something about that scene, about the repression that this person presented on screen, and it got to me. it got to me. I felt his pain. I felt his rage, because it's like when they tell you, oh, you know, I'm gonna set you up, you're gonna become a big thing, and you're gonna be a super soldier, and then after years and years of just testing him and using him for things that were probably not the best, he just gets thrown to the side. And it's really, I don't know, I think it was the acting for me. That scene was just like out there. It really got to me. It really got to me.
Yeah, and I agree with you. It was really one of the scenes.
It was painful to see.
It was painful to see, and
not
you know
only what the more I think about that scene, I think it pained him more to see Bucky, because in a way, even though Bucky was brainwashed and all that stuff, they actually used him as a weapon, and that was probably what Isaiah was promised as. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read the comics. This is the comics. This is something that I'm perceiving from when I see the show, but I think Bucky ended up being what probably Isaiah was going to be, and that's why he felt such rage, and that's why when he saw Bucky, he was just like, "Oh, I just wanted to see if you were really alive. I don't care about you." You know what I'm saying? That scene to me, that it has something, man. It has something that is so.
Mm-hmm.
It's painful to watch, honestly.
Yeah, it is, and you know, there's so many good scenes, but this revelation of there being a black super soldier, it's intense because, and how he describes the torture that he went through, and the you know, everything that he had to put through, because I believe that he is the reason why there is still super soldiers out there, and we could even figure out if that is the reason why, because this next episode, which is tomorrow, and I think I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to watch it as soon as it comes out. I don't know. I mean, man, I don't know. You were so excited for WandaVision at 3, and you know what? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I will watch it. I will watch it. Okay.
Este show no me motiva. It doesn't motivate me to stay up until 4 a.m. to watch it. Sorry.
Wow.
I like it. Pero no era como WandaVision, que era que tenía que estar ahí a las 4 de la mañana para verlo.
Wow. Sorry. Okay. Fine.
Wow, papo. Qué bochinche.
Fine. Anyway, it was exciting and it was shocking. You know, that scene to just understand exactly how America actually treated him in a time where, yes, that was still the time where, you know, there was a lot of segregation and, you know, a lot of unfairness going to the black community in that time, but it was even heavier. It was even heavier. But we know we come to the conclusion where you see that Bucky didn't see. There's a lot of things in that scene, not just with the soldier. It's just when they even walk outside. When they even walk outside, how the police just stops him. Because they think Sam is actually messing. Like trying to disrupt or trying to kill the white guy, which is in this case Bucky.
Y they let him go. You're an Avenger, you're fine. Y me dio, mano.
Bucky gets in the way and says, "Yo, what the heck? No, he's not doing anything. You know who this guy is?" Like, Bucky's like, "What the hell is wrong with these guys?" It's like, come on.
I have to applaud Disney on that, because I've seen that happen. We have seen that happen so many times here.
Yeah.
In the United States.
Yeah.
Y de verdad que, no, chacha.
Angelo's favorite scene is therapy session. I love that scene in its entirety, but my favorite line from it is this one. What actually let's play it. It says, "Why did you give up the shield?" Why did you give up the shield? Bucky telling him. And Sam is saying, I forgot what he said, but I know that Bucky responded
felt that he wasn't
to him.
Worthy.
He felt he wasn't worthy. And then Bucky said to him, like, it wasn't yours. You shouldn't have done it. Because if Captain America was wrong about you, then he is wrong about me. And that really hurt me. as a person, it's like, oh my God, is that he was wrong of Bucky not being able to come back from that mind control, from that Hydra driven killer instinct, the assassin. So what he was saying is that then if he was wrong about you, then there's no chance that I could change. So what the heck is all this therapy that I'm going through when it's hopeless? When Steve was wrong about you as well. So that's what I'm fighting against. So that's why that's where we find out the reason why Bucky is so pissed at Sam for doing that. But anyway, let me read a few more comments here. It says that woman was fire, same as Ash. ¿Ustedes leyeron o saben algo de este personaje en los comics? No, we don't know much about Isaiah, and honestly, I'm trying to stay away from it until the season ends because I want to get surprised when I watch the show. But that's pretty much right there, me. Ash, do you have me? Are you good? Are you good, Ash? We're losing you again. You can get out and come back. We're losing Ashley. We're losing Ashley, guys. She's going to try and fix it again one more time, but we're actually heading out. And I'm going to read the last few comments here. I'm going to wait until what? Let me see. Okay. For me, the best scene is the thumbnails saying play. Okay. Busquen un resumen, al menos you guys got to read it. We definitely will. We will. I'm going to wait until what? I don't know. Tienen mucho más peso cuando ese comentario viene de un hombre blanco que vivió en el 19 hace tiempo. Yes. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far away. Yes, I know. The internet. Yeah, I know. Sam will become Captain America, not for Steve, but for Isaiah. It looks like it might happen like that. Yeah.
And so that would be like, see, if they do that, if that happens, this is going to be the best show that I've seen, honestamente.
Yes.
Okay. Sí.
Anyway, this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to let Ash do her giveaway. I have no idea how she's going to do it.
I have no idea either. I think who picked last time?
Who picked? What do you mean? Who picked last time?
You picked, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The last giveaway. I think I picked for you, so I think you should pick this time.
I'm not following you.
Last week when we did the giveaway, I shuffled the cards.
Yes.
I picked for you. So I think you should come get the cards y you should shuffle y pick.
Okay.
Pick for me. Primero. So what I'm giving away is these Mandalorian playing cards right here. So if you guys are interested, I have two. If you guys are interested, just say I in the comments. Just say I.
You want to do it over there just in case we lose?
Sure. Let's go over there. I tengo a Bianca. I'm going to go, voy para la sala. Just to I, SnyderVerse, okay. But sigan diciendo who is interested. Sparrow Wolf, okay. Super nice, super nice. Y I'm going to head over there, okay?
Yeah, let's see. Let's keep watching some eyes right here. For those who say I, you will compete for the giveaway that Ash is doing right now. This is the giveaway, but this is ours. This is how we're doing the giveaway with these. This is without the paper. This is ours. So look, this is so cool. Yeah. So it's a free giveaway. That's why it's a giveaway. So we have 4 eyes. Anybody else? We have 15 watchers. Nobody else interested in the giveaway? Let us know. For the rest who wants, boom, 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 all aboard. Ozzy is interested. We got 5. Oh, here we go. We got 5.
Oh, look, we're together.
Yes, we're together. Together. We're always together. Okay, we got 6, 7. Crazy train intro anyway. What? Yes. All right, so we got 6 so far. We got 6 eyes. We got 6 eyes. Nobody else interested. We got 6 eyes. Nobody else interested in the giveaway. In the cards of the Mandalorian POW. You can play that with your friends, you know, beer games and all that. No? My. Yeah, you see?
Hey, I'm Ozzy.
Jokers. This is the collection.
So,
hey, I'm Ozzy.
Okay, vamos.
Okay, so here we go. We got 6. Okay, we got 6. If 7, sorry, we got 7. Okay, we got 7. All right, so now I'm picking the cards. This is how we're going to be doing the giveaway. The giveaway. We're going to put giveaway over here so that nobody...
I think it's there.
Yeah, giveaway time.
Yay.
Okay, there we go. So we got 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we would like for you guys to do is remember your cards. 7, right?
I'm not gonna see.
I am still not done. So if somebody else wants to enter the giveaway, we got time. There's 16 people right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Emma, I'm gonna do this. Just
Oh no, you can still see it. You can still see it. I haven't done it yet. So we got 7. We got Bipolar. We got Ozzy. That's 2. We got Random Boys. We got 3. That's 3. We got Sparrow 4. We got Shock Topper 5. We got Josie W 6. We got Metaverse 7.
Sparrow.
7. Yeah, I said Sparrow Wolf.
Angelo también.
Angelo said it?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, so we got 8. That should be 8. You know it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we got 8 people in the giveaway. It's not too late to enter, but I'm going to start it in 10 seconds. If you want to be part of the giveaway again, you got 10 seconds to say I, and I didn't say nothing. He said nothing.
Okay.
So it's 7. So 1 less. Okay, so 10, 9, 8. Enter the giveaway if you want. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No other eye. Okay, so 7 people wanted to enter the giveaway. Okay, so let's take a look. All right. Thank you for thinking about me, Ash. You know it? Of course. Okay, so here is the thing. Okay. 5. Stop confusing me. It's not 5. It's not 5. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Chuck Topper, because you started saying 5. No, todavía.
No puedo ver para
No, todavía. That's not.
Okay.
Okay, so you see joking. It's 7. Yo, ma'am. All right, so Chuck Topper, this is your card. The Joker of the Jawas. The Joker of the Jawas. Remember the card.
Remember it well.
Okay? So write it down on the chat so that it is evidence that that's your card and everybody knows it. The Joker of the Jawas. Uno Didi! Uno Didi! Chuck Topper, write it on the chat. You know what? I'm gonna write it. Taking too long. Chuck Topper, Jawa. Chuck Topper, you're Jawa. Wait. Give me Marshall. No, I will give you the card. Write it there. Emma?
Joker, ya lo escribió.
Joker of the Guagua. Okay. That's 1. Cool. 2. Oh my God.
Uy.
All right. So you know what? In honor of the new subscriber that we have, Random Boys, I'm going to give you Baby Yoda. Ooh. The A of Baby Yoda. So write it down on the chat. That's your card. Baby Yoda is your card.
I'll be right back.
You got it? So write it down on the chat so that everybody knows that that is you. Random Boys, the A of Baby Yoda. Write it down so nobody forgets. The A of Baby Yoda. Random boys, are you still there? Jawa is como. Eight of Space by Baby Yoda. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. That's a clip. You clipped it. Nice. Okay, we'll watch it in a second. Okay, there we go. All right. Sparrow Wolf, you get the Dark Trooper. J Dark Trooper, Sparrow Wolf. Write it down. J Dark Trooper, Sparrow Wolf, J Dark Trooper. There you go. J Dark Trooper. Sparrow Wolf, J Dark Trooper. Then we get, make sure to write it down, Sparrow. Let's go. Write down J Dark Trooper. Write it down. Just so that everybody sees that you're that one. Okay. So, Stormtrooper. Q Stormtrooper. Let's say Johncito Bonito. That's you, J Stormtrooper. Johncito Bonito, J Stormtrooper. That's you. Who do we got? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Johncito Bonito, J Stormtrooper. Then we got here. Yes, Jaycito, do it. Johncito Bonito, don't forget. Be polite. You get Bo-Katan. K of Bo-Katan. K of Bo-Katan.
Good, guys. Good.
K of Bo-Katan, be polite. K of Bo-Katan. Write it down.
Nice, nice, nice. Go, guys.
Write it down. K of Bo-Katan. K of Bo-Katan, be polite. Make sure to write it down. Are you right there? K of Bo-Katan. K of Bo-Katan. K of Bo-Katan. Going once. K of Bo-Katan. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
There she goes.
K of Bo-Katan.
K of Bo-Katan.
All right, how many do we have now? We have, I don't want to get confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 2 more because it was 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got 2 more. I forgot who else it was here.
Metaverse.
Oh, Metaverse. Okay, Metaverse. I forgot his name.
Bill Burr.
Let's say Bill Burr. I forgot the character's name.
No sé.
But you got the J of Bill Burr.
The J of Bill Burr.
The J of Bill Burr. Metaverse. You got the J of Bill Burr. J of Bill Burr. Bill Burt. Burt Burl. Burr.
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 All right?
Burr.
J of Bill Burr. And then lastly,
Ahí está.
okay, we got one more person. I forgot. Who else? Ozzy, right?
Osvaldo, sí.
Ozzy. Okay, Ozzy. That's super easy because it's the last one. You get the Armorer.
Ooh, papa.
The Q of the Armorer. Okay? That's it. The Q of the Armorer. The Q of the Armorer. The Q of the Armorer. There we go. So we got 7. The Q of the Armorer, guys. Write that down. The Q of the Armorer. All right.
Nice.
So here we got them. These are all of them.
Guys. Good luck.
All right. So I'm going to shuffle this, and Ash is going to pick 2 winners. So you got a good chance. You guys got a good chance. He's not watching.
This is fun.
Yes, it is. It is fun. So the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen, oh man, I'm really going to start working on OBS so this could be on OBS, at least this part, so it could be more interactive with music and tension. And we could put like, what do you call it? Star Wars music if we keep doing these things like that. Please be me. Spider Popo, you didn't say I. Did you say?
He already has it. He already has the cards.
Seriously? Which one is it?
No, he already has a set of cards. He told me last week.
Oh, that's why. Oh, he's messing with me. Spider Popo, stop messing with me. Spider Popo, stop messing with me. It's like, you're late, man. Tú no entraste. Acabo de llegar. Okay, so here we go. You know what I'm going to do? Nothing. I'm just going to put it on her hands. Okay. The cards are here, guys. Hey, nobody saw that. Okay. How do I do that with people? Okay. So I'm gonna block this. She's not seeing this. Okay. Ready? And if mine comes out, I promise I will not bully you for. Okay. All right. Shuffle again. Shuffle again? Okay. I'll shuffle again. Aquí está. Shuffle again. Shuffling.
Ay, bendito.
All right. Shuffle again. I'm shuffling. Look. Shuffling. Okay. Done.
Yeah.
All right. She's going to pick.
Yeah.
Woo.
Obviamente.
Nope. Look at it. Just to be clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the... Okay, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay, you can turn around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hola, por fin.
So there'll be 2 lucky winners. Acho, tío, eres bien competitivo. Oh, you got no idea. He is. Have you seen him playing Call of Duty? All right. So you can't see them. You just pick them and you can't see them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So I pick that one. I'll select the winner when you pick it. Okay, that's one. Mm-hmm. All right. One is gone. One is gone. Mm-hmm. One is gone. I'm sorry.
Él no quiere que ustedes se lleven las cartas. Okay. He doesn't want to give them away.
Okay, it's done.
Yeah.
Done.
It.
Okay. All right.
No,
here we go.
No. Okay. I don't know what I have in my hands, so I want to do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, look.
No,
2 cards. There's 2 cards. Okay? There we go.
Dale, vamos. The first card that I have is...
Wait.
Drum roll.
Da 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 da. Cha 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 cha. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! A Stormtrooper. Who was the Stormtrooper? ¿Quién era el Stormtrooper? Let me see. ¿Quién era el Stormtrooper?
Joncito Bonito.
¡Joncito Bonito! It was a Stormtrooper, guys. Joncito Bonito was the cute Stormtrooper.
Tú estás como que, tú sabes.
El Flame Trooper.
That's the first
Dang.
one. So congrats, Joncito Bonito, yet again. You have one.
One pack.
No se va.
Back to back. Tacho, ¿verdad que sí? Back to back. No se baña. You got super good luck, bro. I sure
Igual que Spider Popo.
Okay, so here's the thing. We got a winner. There we go. Mm-hmm. Put one aside. Now we got the last one. Guys. Wow, Joncito Bonito tiene una suerte.
Bien brutal.
Bro, that's the second one you've won like that.
Force, he has the force within him.
All right.
Vamos.
Okay, let's see. Let's go for the second one.
1, 2, 3.
Pow! Who was Boca?
Anda.
Oh my God!
Bianca.
Bo-Katan.
Creo que era Bianca, ¿verdad?
I think it was Bipolet.
Bipolet, was that you?
Was Bipolet? Was Bo-Katan? Oh! Bipolet was Bo-Katan, ladies and gentlemen. So we got our 2 winners for our giveaways. That would put the card right there. Hey! Oof!
Congratulations.
There we go. The 2 winners.
2 días libres de buleo. Increíble. Bipolet. My room is Star Wars.
So, wow. So there you go, guys. Congrats to the winners. GG. GG. Giveaway.
So ya saben,
se van a mandar. We're going to send them.
porque I'm liking this giveaway thing. So
we're gonna have a lot more giveaways, guys.
We're gonna have more. GG.
The giveaways are never going to end. Never gonna end, guys.
Never gonna give you.
Never gonna copyright. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, I'm going to make again one more time the announcements that we have. First off, what?
Okay, we got prizes tomorrow too. So
yes,
we got prizes tomorrow too.
Okay. So let's not forget about these. So first off, tomorrow. Pow!
Tomorrow.
What do we got tomorrow?
We got our first tournament. The Smash Bros. Ultimate Legacy Tournament, you guys. So if you love Super Smash Bros. And you want to play and win some awesome prizes, tomorrow is the day to be here on our Twitch channel. We are going live anytime between 8 to 8:30. We are striving to be here at 8 so that you guys have until 8:30 to sign up. But that John is going to explain that in the rules. If you win first place, you get a $35 Nintendo eShop gift card. Second place gets a $20 Nintendo eShop gift card. And the third place gets a $10 card, so you can buy some Nintendo goodies in the Nintendo's shop on the Nintendo Switch, etc. You guys know the drill.
Most definitely.
To participate, all you guys have to do is give us a follow here at twitch.tv/thelegacyuniverse and join our Discord community, because that is where we are going to be communicating with you guys throughout the matches. Also, the rules for tomorrow are
going to be: number 1, entries end at 8:30 p.m. Number 2, 5-minute match. Number 3, single eliminations. And number 4, it is a 5 lives battle. So everybody's going to have 5 lives in that one match. You have 5 minutes to beat each other up and win and climb the ladder to get the prize. Single elimination, you lose that one, you're out of the tournament. We're trying to strive up until 10 p.m. because at 10 p.m. when this fantastic tournament finishes, we are going to raid Nivel Escondido, because they're going to have their fight night bacalao. El Bacalao Club. Right? El Bacalao Club.
Fight Club. So you guys are going to watch our tournament, and then we're going to send you over to Nivel Escondido, where Sparrow Wolf is going to be fighting against Surfing Boy 24. And if you guys have followed Nivel Escondido, you guys know that, Surfing Boy and Sparrow Wolf always like to fight. So that's going to be very fun to watch. So
yes,
Super Smash Bro. We are striving to be here at 8 until 10 p.m. Then 10 p.m. we will send you to Bacalao Fight Club over at Nivel Escondido, so you guys can enjoy some more tournaments, some more fights. And also very important, their Bacalao Fight Club is going to be for the kids. Am I correct, Sparrow Wolf? Let me know.
Yes.
Which is it's all the money is going to go, the donations are going to go to the Extra Life campaign.
Yes. So in order for you to let us know that you are going to compete tomorrow, you guys let us know through Discord, or if tomorrow you're entering, all you got to do is come in the live the same day and just say, I want to enter. Once you do, we're going to go over IDs. We're going to go over scaling into one room. We're going to create one big room where everybody is going to be in it. And as we play, those who are standing by are going to be in the bleachers, in the crowd, spectating the game through your systems. Once you're there, when the 2 finish, the next ones will come in. I'm going to create a bracket so that it's easier understood how it's going to be going. So don't worry. Everything will be set tomorrow. All you got to do is just, I want to jump in. Make sure that through the Discord, you send us your ID so that we can actually access it. If not, you can send it through the chat if you want it public and people can have your ID, whichever one you like. But that's the purpose of the Discord, so that you could actually send it through the Discord only or private.
Also, what Spider Popo is saying, that it's very important that you guys stay at all times during the tournament, because if not, the match is going to be canceled.
Yes, exactly. So that's a very good, that's a very good point from Spider Popo. It's very important that even if you are eliminated, stay right there. It is very important. But actually, if you are eliminated and the match ends, you can actually exit. You just cannot exit throughout the match occurring. Am I right, Spider Popo? Yes, I think it is correct. Importante, important. Yeah, important. Nobody exits the match or the fight, right? Because it takes out the match. I gotta.
Yes, says Spider Popo. Okay.
I gotta send my friend code. Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes. Correct. All right. Perfect.
If you guys are
send it.
This is why we also ask you to be on our Discord community, because we are going to be communicating through there. That way, you guys can get the message immediately, and as soon as we start the tournament, you guys can be in there with us. That's going to be the way that we're going to chat. Also, John is going to play. I'm going to be your host tomorrow.
We're both hosting, but yeah.
I'm going to be like commenting and, checking out the chat, checking out you guys. And it's going to be fun. It's our first tournament. We are really excited to do this for you guys. And I think I'm even more excited because we're going to have prizes for you guys. We love talking to you guys and for you guys, you guys are our community and you are very important to us and we love you all. So thank you for being here. And we hope to see you tomorrow. We are extremely excited.
Most definitely. Do not go anywhere. We just want to send a raid to one of our, good friends here and our followers. Is Gabe Edes Bosques. He's playing at Layers Rise.
At Layers Rise, I think.
At Layers Rise too. Just say hi. Just go over there, say hi.
And he will sing a song for you.
He will sing a song for you. Yeah. So just say hi to him. If after that you just want to head out and then do other stuff.
Also, Spider Purple says if the person ends up being eliminated, just wait for that person to exit the arena because if they exit through the match, the match gets canceled. So have that in mind. We will go over that tomorrow before we hit the start the tournament, not hit the tournament. So thank you guys. We're going to send you over to Jepere Bosques. Have fun over there. He's great. His content is great. Also, guys, before you do that, I just wanted to say, have a great night. Please stay safe. Please wear a mask. Please take all of the precautions that you guys have to take outside.
Yes, please.
I think it's very important that, we also as communicators make you guys aware. So please do everything in your power to stay safe, socially distance, and think about the other people when you are out and about.
So thank you guys.
We will see
you tomorrow. Smash!